Alright, I'm not going to say any bullshit at the start of this video that I usually do, but now let's start with some explanation about 86. 86 is an anime mainly focused on the political side between two races, Albus and the 86. Albus is the one who discriminates against the 86 because, well, they are racist. Most of the members of 86 are also hating on the Albus and calling them white pigs because how they live, just like a pig. But their hate not just because of the discrimination of the races. 86 forced to fight in the front line facing an enemy called Legion, and they need to communicate with their mayor communicator? I don't know what they call. But basically, 86 communicate with the Albus to share basically all of the information on the battlefield, and the Albus need to control their frontliners to achieve victory. But the 86 didn't like how the Albus controlled them like they are just a toys. They just died and being replaced by the new one. Being the most difficult squadron to handle, Vladilena Milice is assigned to handle this troublesome squadron. Milice has the heart to not just put people in the same case as her, but also provide support to the 86 to the fullest effort she can do. 86 fight with a war machine called Juggernaut, and all of the members has the initial code to name them. One of the iconic members is called The Undertaker. He is also being the leader of the squadron. They made fun of Milice because she's one of the Albus and thought that she was going to do the same thing like their previous comrade. But despite how bad 86 treat her, she's still determined to save every one of them and didn't want anyone to die. Putting effort into someone who she hasn't met face to face before, being fun of, and the mentality on the battlefield will soon hit her. I have a weird approach when it comes to watching this. When the first time I saw this anime, I immediately dropped in the first 2 episodes because it was just another Mecha Anime thingy. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great anime in the Mecha genre, it just a lot of the time the genre sucks. But my boredom has filled with regret because of how stupid I am valuing this anime just by the first 2 episodes and didn't give it a try to pass that episode. I am not going to be hesitant for this one. 86 has to be the best anime that has been airing this year, and I absolutely enjoying my time seeing the journey between these 2 couples. This definitely hitting the nails between the good script, audio engine, and the voice acting to deliver the masterpiece. One of the best story written plots I have ever seen, seeing the relationship between Milice and the 86 progressing from start to finish is an absolute joy. I can give all the praise all day long, but I have to give a 1 or 2 complaints despite how amazing this show is. This show has so much chaos and action to the point you will forget the name of a certain character even though they are always showing and often being the highlight. An only son lady, Ayana Mirai, robot dogs, Da Vinci, Uncle Jesus. Even I myself often forget the name of the main heroine. Imagine when you are crying so hard in certain episodes because of how amazing the scene is, but your brain just turned off and said, "What is this girl's name again?" It is just, you can memorize their face, but you cannot recall their identity because of how many names has been thrown in the show, and their name is not easy to remember also. This talking robot even has a name. My man having a bad time confessing to a girl and then having the confession in the most romantic way possible. The ending is what best I can describe as the most rewarding journey for the viewership. Why is it the most rewarding? Because the story took too fucking long on everyone's most anticipated encounter in the decade. The story really restrains the viewer to get to the best part of the show. But it just felt like it was so long that you almost lost your patience and want to scream at the show. But fortunately, the ending pays off the patience that we built up. Also, Hiroyuki Sawan really hits the nail with the song. The song is fucking slap, and most of the time, you felt emotional not because of the scene, but because the song blended in with the scene was so good that I can call it a masterpiece of an event. This might be the highest praise from me. This anime deserves to be one of the best anime that has been airing in this year. You can argue that there is more anime coming up that will compete with 86, but I believe there is nothing more beautiful than the journey that you will be experiencing watching this anime.